Hello, travelers of the internet, and welcome back to Guardian Studios. Or if you are new to the channel, hey there, and welcome to you. My name is JGuard01, and I am your host, your guide, and your humble bard into the world's virtual. And I'm very pleased to welcome you all back to the channel, or in the case of the newcomers, welcome you fresh to a Guardian Studios experience here on the YouTube channel. Hello to one and to all. We are back on the world of Crumbach once again, my friends, where we had so much to do, and so little time to make some progress. So, let's get right down to business after I take a nap. It's funny, I start the world, I'm ready to get going, and I gotta take a nap. Alright, so what we're going to be doing today is mostly going to be farming some wood so that we can work on the high pens. Yep. For now, I've decided to call my animal farming area the high pens. Counterpart to the high garden. So that's the project we're going to be working on today. Hopefully we can make some progress with it. We will see. Hey, Davian! Good to see you again, my friend. I'm doing pretty good. I hope you're doing good too. It's good to see you. So I gotta get some dirt. I gotta get some wood. Definitely gotta get some wood. Gotta get a lot of wood, actually. When it comes down to it, I do have to get a lot of wood because, oh my gosh, I need a lot of wood for this project. So much wood. Whoop! Slash! Anyway, I hope everybody is doing good, both the ones watching live and anybody watching after the fact. I hope everybody is having a good day or a good night, depending on where you are in the world. And I hope, whatever else is going on, that you enjoy the session. I truly, truly do. Sword nether portal. Oh, nice! Nice. Sword-shaped nether portal. That's a classic thing. I see that online all the time, and for good reason. It is epic as all get out. I started a Minecraft pup. There he is. There's a Minecraft pup. Eventually, I gotta find some dandelions so I can make golden dandelions and get these, get some pups that won't grow up. Because I'd like to have some perma-puppies. Perma-puppies. That's actually kind of funny. Say it like that, it's actually kind of funny. But I would genuinely want that, because... I'm sorry, Minecraft dogs are cute as heck as puppies. Even more so now with the new baby mob models. But you just can't count on the adult ones not to get themselves trashed, you know what I mean? Plus, a little one would be able to fit through smaller gaps to keep up with me. If I'm not mistaken, the little ones, their hitbox is like half a block. And possibly even smaller. I could be wrong, though. I could be wrong on exactly how small they are. So yeah, a permanent puppy would be good to have as a companion. I mean, just look at that little face. Look at that little face. How can you not find that to be adorable? Because I absolutely find it adorable. Wow, that tree burned through a lot of my axe. That is mondo concerno. That is extremely concerning. Just another reason that once I've got the animal farm figured out, we're probably going to have to start working on the idea of how to get to the deep slate zone so I can go mining, because I'm going to need to get some diamonds. I need to get diamonds so I can get a diamond axe, diamond pickaxe, all the good stuff. And be able to chop up stuff, mine stuff a lot faster. And not have to worry about losing tools as quickly. That's the big thing. That's the main reason to go for diamond stuff. It's just the durability boost in comparison to iron and copper. And stone. Let's not forget stone. So Davian, you're actually going to the Nether? You're getting ready to go to the Nether? Hey, I wish you happy hunting, my friend. I hope you find the Nether Fortress quick, in a relatively safe biome. I hope your Nether portal puts you in as safe a location as possible. Maybe inside of a Nether cave or something. Because I'm sure I've already mentioned it before, but I cannot stand the Nether. Every time I go to the Nether, I end up dying. I mean, I was for a little while there doing a speedrun Saturday thing. I might bring that back. I might revive that. But I would do what I called the speedrun Saturday. And, the reason why it kind of died off for me is I kept dying every single time, and every single time it was the Nether that caused it. So yeah, you have fun in the Nether. You're not gonna catch me going there until I am good and ready. I'm talking diamond armor with enchantments. Oh man, that would be horrible. Soul Sand Valley absolutely sucks. The only good thing about it is that you can find dried ghasts there. The dried out form of the happy ghast. That is the only reason to like a Soul Sand Valley these days. Well, actually, no. I'll take it back. If you're good at countering the fireballs, then ghast hunting would make it good too. But mainly the only reason to bother with it is the happy ghast. If you can find the dried ghast, that's great. If you can't, leave, because it sucks. It sucks to be in the Soul Sand Valley so bad. Like, so bad. But if you can endure it, if you can survive in it, and you can get some good stuff out of being there, hey, more power to you. Okay, yeah, I am definitely going to need to get diamonds soon, because this axe is already almost trashed. Good grief. I did not realize that this axe would be burned through so quickly. That is sad. That is sad. To the point of, like, I almost wonder what the point was of making an iron axe. Almost. I'm gonna go ahead and make a couple of copper ones to serve as my next ones. Hey, Leo! Good to see you, my dude! How you doing? You doing alright? I hope so. I hope you're doing real good. I hope you're having a good day or a good night, depending on which one it is for you. Either way, good to see you. Alright, let me think here. I need to go over to a crafting table. Should be one over here. Yes, there is. Need to make some planks. Need to turn some of those into slabs. Yeah, there we go. Lots of slabs. A lot of slabs. Nice! That's awesome, Davian. I think I tried to raid one once, and, I died and lost everything. No joke. I legitimately lost everything. Well, I was trying to do a clutch, but apparently I wasn't meant to do it. I fumbled it up. Not that that's any surprise to me. I mean, I fumble on those things a lot. So, yeah, not a surprise. Not a surprise at all. Go ahead and shut down on steak. Hey, thanks for the rules, Leo, and I'm doing pretty good, my man. I'm doing pretty good. I'm having a pretty good day. Had a pretty good day. I'm having a pretty good night. Got some projects lined up that I'm going to be working on for a little while. One of them I'm probably going to be working on immediately after the stream that I'm really hoping once it's done I can share it with you guys and you guys will like it as much as I'm liking building it, because it has everything to do with gaming and everything to do with something else that I really like that has to do with gaming that not a lot of people probably know about these days. And I'd love to give you guys some exposure to it, because it is just awesomeness. Not to mention, it is very nostalgic for me. And you'll understand when we get to the point that I can show it to you. Also, yes, Davian, close call number 1 of the session. Wouldn't you know, just figures it would be a close call by fall damage. A fall damage based close call. Oh, lovely. We got zombies spawning down there. And creepers, and yeah, it's time to go to bed. Let's run to the nearest bed. Thankfully, there's one right over here. Underground Lush Weaponsmith Armor Trading Hall. Ooh, well that sounds cool. You gonna give those guys room to run around, or are you gonna have them be in the classic cell style? Gonna have cells hold them again. Okay, so I'm now seeing that I didn't actually align this properly. When I was building this up, I forgot to do the 80, to put it at 82. No, wait, I didn't forget to do it at 82. I did it at 80 and then did it at intervals 4 blocks up in order to have enough room for everything. So this was no mistake. Okay. I feel better now after realizing that. After realizing I did not make a mistake. I genuinely thought for a second there that I had made some kind of a major mistake in prepping things up for this bridge build. But I did not mess anything up. I did it all completely on purpose. Ow. Oh, don't let the skeleton see me. Don't let the skeleton see me. Don't see me, Mr. Skelly Bones. Okay, Mr. Skelly Bones did not see me. Good. I did not want Mr. Skellybone to see me. If Skellybone had seen me, I would have been in some serious doo-doo. Does that sound childish? Yes. Do I give a darn? No. The point remains. Besides, it's not entirely childish, it's also a reference. No, again. You start going to the bosses. You start in big doo-doo this time. If anybody actually recognizes where that's from, kudos to you. Ouch. Okay, doesn't look like I've got any monsters coming after me, so that's a bonus. Because the moment a monster comes running after me, I'm running the other way. Well, more or less. Scoop up all the items, especially the scaffolding. Scaffolding is a rare commodity for me right now. Do not want to be without it. Sometimes I wish there were actual bridge-type blocks in this game. Blocks that could actually be used to make a bridge and actually look like a bridge from the get-go. And had actual, like, guardrail type setup along the edges. You guys ever wish for that? Because I do. Hey! Ellison! Sorry I didn't see your name in the chat at first. Good to see you. Glad you could make it. Also, thank you for the usual chicken jockey. But please tell Timmy not to assault me right now because I'm in the middle of working in the heights, working up in the high areas. I'd really rather not have Timmy come along up behind me and, you know, push me off these platforms. That would not end well for me. And then it wouldn't end well for him, because I would be very mad. Oh, dagnabbit, are you kidding me? Why are you putting over there, when you're placing over there, when you know I'm trying to place stuff over here? What kind of sense did that make? Stinking game. Gotta go and be utterly ridiculous. I mean, I know I'm probably gonna end up having to remove these slabs, but I at least want to have this bottom platform built so that I'm not falling all the way to the ground, you know? If I end up falling off the other platforms, I want to have something below me that will catch me. Even if it comes with the risk of still going pop if I'm still too high up. Thanks, Ellison. Appreciate it. Appreciate you keeping Timmy off my back. Also, there she goes again, phasing through the floor. Oh, but don't anybody be concerned. That's kind of Ellison's thing. She's pretty much always phasing through the floor. At some point or another. Like I said, kind of her thing. So, it's all good. No need to be alarmed. There is no current need for alarm. But there probably will be some need for alarm later. For me. Because, ooh mama. Every one of these streams, I end up getting in some level of hot water. And that's not necessarily a good thing. Alright, let's see here. What do I need? 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 I need fences. Which means I need sticks. Hey! Need a bunch of dirt. That's for sure. Wait a minute. Oh, I messed up. I did. I messed up. This is another reason why I'm gonna need to get diamonds before too long. Ow. I may have to put some hay bales in little patches around the environment, too. Alright, going up. Up, 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 up. And I'm gonna need stairs. I just come to the conclusion I need some stairs. Blum-ba-dum-ba-da-bum-bum. Kinda messes things up a little bit, but whatever. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. That is very true, Ellison. Every time you come to the stream, there's a chance for chaos. Oh, wait, there's a crafting table right here. I can go ahead and make the stairs. Do 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 do. Ba da ba da bum bum bum. Bum ba dum bum ba da dee dum. Ba da ba dum bum bum ba dum boom. Do stairs around the edges of each platform with more solid block at the pillars to help support each. And then everything within those areas everything else for the platforms, aside from the main supports, are going to be some kind of dirt. I'm gonna be dirt. Lots of dirt. It's a dirty job, but I gotta do it. Yes, I went for that cheap, cheesy little joke. Give me a break. Can't necessarily tell me that you wouldn't do the same. And I mean any of you. Well, this might be a little more of a conundrum than I was hoping for. Tower bases at the ice spikes biome? Sounds like an idea to me. Sounds like a good idea to me, Davian. You know, you could actually incorporate those ice spikes as part of those towers. Come to think of it. You ought to try that. Try it, see if you like it. If you do, you're welcome for the idea. If you don't, well, that's okay. You're still welcome for the idea. Okay, those edges are not going to look quite how I would have liked, but it is what it is. Wait a minute. Something's off here. Okay, those are lined up right. Oh, crud. I went and built too far out. Ugh, so much for this iron pick. This stinking iron axe. I was hoping it would last longer, but no. Nope, I had to go and make a mistake. Ow. Ow, what the? I thought there would be more vines on that tree. Ouch. Thank you, Ellison. Thank you for the compliments. I really appreciate it. Alright, let's get up here. Yeah, that's what happened. I went and built too far in the wrong direction. Alright, let's see here. Huh? It's trying to place in the wrong way. Dagnabbit. Boop. Boom. Alright. Next set. Doom. Da doom. Kaboom. Ba da doom. Ba da doom. Bum 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 bum. See, this is the part that I didn't realize was going to be so slow. But the Mario voice might have to do that. Oh, and you're going to go play Among Us. Alright, Ellison. I hope you have fun, especially if you end up being the imposter. I still have never actually gotten a chance to play that game with anybody, but at the same time, that's okay. Maybe one day I'll figure a way to be able to change that. Ooh, we're back at the start of the circle. If you can call this a circle. I think it's more like an octagon, but... beggars can't be choosers. At least, not really. Alright, and I'm going to change up something about the design here, because I'm going to have dirt involved. The whole thing has got to get redesigned to a degree. Wow, okay, iron is still very much faster than copper. Now that I've experienced both, I definitely see where iron is still better. Which is kind of sad, but at the same time, what did I expect? I'll have to change things out on this layer too, but this layer I can just do stairs all the way around the bottom edge and I'll be good to go. Go run to a bed, get some snooze time, sleepy time, it is time for sleeping time. Wow, we've already been at this for a little while. But that's okay, I'm gonna keep going for as long as I can. Excuse me. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Something's messed up here. Something wrong here. 7, 7, 7. No, 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 don't tell me I messed something up. How is this possible? Something is mucked up. Something is very mucked up. Something is messed up, and I don't know how it happened. They're all even, right? What the? Wait. How's... What did... Oh, I'm seeing where the problem is. I see where the problem is. Hello, Imperfect Sketches! Welcome, welcome, welcome! I think it might have gotten some slight improvements somewhere along the way. You might be right, Davian. So... I messed up. Yeah, I messed up. Everything around here was right except that edge. I cannot believe I messed that up. I knew something seemed off, and it finally clicked. At first, it didn't want to click, but now I recognize where I messed up. This edge here was longer than the other edges. So, yeah, I'd miscounted at some point along the way. It's kind of embarrassing. So, Sketches, welcome to the channel. Welcome to Guardian Studios. Welcome to the stream. Can't remember for sure if you've been here before. Have you? If you have, let me know. Let me know. Let's fix this. And a bingo. Ho ho ho! Bingo! Bing bang boom. Alright, that's fixed. Yep. Yep. That happens to me a lot, Davian. Oh, Boink! Hey, welcome back, my dude. Hey, I kind of like that name. It's kind of unique. I do. I like it. Alright, so that edge is now fixed. What the? Oh, whoops. Yeah. Trying to place with scaffolding in the way. That's what I get. Oi! What just happened? Don't you be placing where you're not supposed to? No, I never did get to play Minecraft Story Mode. Truth be told, I haven't seen that being sold anywhere in forever. And when I first heard about it, I was like, there is no way this is any good. Of course, part of that was, at the time, I still wasn't fully invested in how good Minecraft could be. And then I actually caught a glimpse of some cutscenes for it, and I was like, what in the world did they do with these voices, man? These lines. Because I'm sorry, but the lines for it were just like, what in the world? It's like the delivery on everything in the game was atrocious based on just the ones that I heard. Just the lines that I heard, it seemed like whoever came up with the voices, with the voice lines, were not even... There was barely any enthusiasm or anything special about any of the lines being said. But that is coming from somebody who never played it, so... meh. I've heard the theme for the Wither Storm, I've seen it recreated, and I've seen how it came to be. Yeah, I may just have to give it another chance with a more open mindset. My mindset at the time may not have been right for partaking of the Minecraft story mode. I also think that to some degree I felt like it was kind of presumptuous calling what they had done a Minecraft story mode when it wasn't even attached to the main Minecraft game. That may have been another point against me being interested at the time. But I will give it a chance at some point. Yeah, I heard the music for it, and I've seen some of the mods that have been made to bring it into Minecraft itself in Java Edition. The theme is actually kind of cool. It's kind of haunting, really. So, I can see why people like it. And based on what I've seen of how its role plays out in the story mode, yeah, I can definitely see why people wanted to recreate it, and I may one day actually have to try facing off with it, because I would be a little curious to see how long I could last against that thing. Just a little bit. I am gonna need a ton of dirt. Darn. I may have to use some iron to make a shovel so I can do that. Oh. Is that an official story mode remake? Was someone official actually going to redo it? Because I'd be curious to see that. I'd be curious to see what they do with that, if they ever actually, you know, legit do it. I gotta figure out somewhere I can grab some dirt without feeling like I'm tearing up important land around here. Yeah. Thing is, there is a distinct difference between the Wither and the Wither Storm. The Wither Storm is a whole new level of danger. And I honestly find it really cool how they took something that was already worthy of being feared and made a new one that was even worse. Imagine if a normal Wither could just be made to turn into that in vanilla without it having anything to do with command blocks. Can you imagine how crazy that would be? The only one that I'm aware of is a mod on Java, Davian. But there might be something on Bedrock. I don't know. It'd be something you probably have to go kind of look for. It would surprise me if it didn't have something on the Bedrock edition marketplace, though. Oh, the Warden plus the command block in the same sense as the Witherstorm? Ho, ho, ho. No. No. Let us consider that the Warden can one-shot you if you're not armored up and enchanted up in the right way. That would get a serious no from me, because I would not want to deal with that load of garbage. Because that's what it would devolve into. It would devolve into a load of garbage that would tear me to pieces, obliterate those pieces, and then obliterate the ashes left behind. Like, you try to pit me up against a Warden empowered by the command block, I will say goodbye, and you will not be finding me for hours. Because I would want to be getting as far away from that as quickly as possible. But at the same time, don't get me wrong, at the same time, I would be curious to see if anyone could beat something like that. So if something like that exists, and somebody out there happens to face it, let me know who did it and where, because I will be looking to see that for sure. And I am going to need so much more dirt than I realized. Oh my gosh. I may not have to worry about doing supports under these platforms. I think I can just assume that the platforms are already solid enough with all this dirt and wood that's in place. Because, yeah, this is going to take a lot of dirt. It's a little sad. I'm going to have to pretty much devastate somewhere that's got a lot of dirt. Hello, Devin! Hello, Devin! I'm doing pretty good. Thank you for asking. Welcome back to the channel. Assuming you are a returning viewer. Or, welcome if you're not. Yeah. Yeah, it'd basically be the new level of the, mutant mobs, basically. And it would be scary. Supremely scary. A warden on the level of the Witherstorm would probably surpass the Witherstorm in terms of raw power within very short order. The Warden plus command block equals Warden Oblivion. That's just a suggestion for a name for it. The Warden Oblivion. Thank you, Devin. Thank you. That would be kind of cool. Imagine that. A Minecraft movie involving the Witherstorm and a more serious tone. That would be cool. I almost wonder if someone hasn't somewhere made animations of that kind of vein. I know that Cube Studios on YouTube, they do some pretty good animations, and some of them can have very serious tones. I'm pretty sure their name at this point is Cube Studios. They used to be Black Plasma Studios, but somewhere along the way they changed that name. I don't really see why. They did? Oh, I may have to look into that. Just hearing that someone did that sounds cool. My one and only real critique about the Minecraft movie is I don't know if I'll be able to take it seriously, because it doesn't take itself seriously from what little I've seen so far. I haven't watched it all the way through, but I've seen little bits and pieces, and I started to watch it through once, and I was like, this movie does not have any seriousness to it at all, does it? Which I guess I should have expected, considering it has Jack Black in it. I don't think I've seen any film with that guy in it that was ever truly serious. Actually, no, I take that back. There is one movie series he's been part of that does have a serious edge to part of it. And that would be the Jumanji sequels. Welcome to the Jungle and the next level. Those have a more serious tone to parts of them, but it's still very much got a lot of comedy to any role, to the role that he plays. So my statement does still kind of stand. Alright, Devin. Hey, thank you for dropping in. I hope we see you again soon. And I hope you have a good rest of your night. Songs of War. I think that's actually made by the same people that I was talking about a little bit ago. The Cube Studios, or Black Plasma Studios as they used to be called. I'm pretty sure that's the same people. That the people that make that do the same thing. Oh no, zombie horse. Oh dear. I'm kind of glad the zombie horse is now part of vanilla survival, but at the same time, it's a little scary to deal with sometimes because, yeah. Somebody knows about Jumanji. I still feel like I will always favor the original Jumanji over the sequel movies, but I will give the sequels this much. They paid respect to the original, and I salute the creators of the sequels for that. I salute them for that, because that was smart. Yep, that's exactly it. That's exactly it, Boink. Yes! Yes, the derp. Derp. I love that character and all the shenanigans he gets up to. I love that they made what was basically a meme into a character that... he's basically iconic of the studio. And I applaud them for having done that. That it couldn't have been easy to find ways to do that, but they did. There are a few animations where they make him be the core star, and Derp is actually really cool as a result. They do a good job with him. Matter of fact, there was one brief period where I thought, if I can't get a consistent skin across both versions of the game, I may just see if I can find a decent derp copy and use that for the time being. But then I ended up finding a skin that I liked. I ended up being able to create my skin and copy it over between both versions of the game. But I stand by that sentiment. If I couldn't have found a decent skin, I would have gone with a derp clone of some caliber. Well, I'm glad you got it back. I'm glad you got it back, Leo, but I'm sorry that it got messed up in the first place. Devin and Davian both sharing in the nostalgia for original Jumanji. Yes. And I think part of it is because of the main guy. If you know who he is, you know a legend in the film industry that we ain't never had a friend like him. And I am so glad to hear that somebody out there knows the original Jumanji. I would never have been sure that anybody today even knew the original Jumanji. I'm glad somebody does. Thank you for making me so happy to learn that. That somebody actually does know the classic. Okay, yeah, that little tidbit is kind of funny from the sequels. The one guy being blown up because he ate cake. That's kind of funny. That's gotta be some serious allergy to cake, my dude. I mean, come on. Literally exploded from taking a bite of cake. Yeah. For anybody that ends up seeing this and doesn't know how the sequels paid homage to the original movie, though, there's a scene where the characters gather at what's basically the remains of a kind of a base, a shelter that one of the characters has been staying in for a while, and there's a name carved into part of it that is the name of the original main character from the first movie, from the original Jumanji. Not to mention when the game Jumanji is originally found in the first sequel, it's still in the shape of the original board game from the first